Stream God is back. Let's just get right into it. If you're still using EUTV 2.0, this video is definitely for you. Your current username and password, when you try to log in, see what happens? Could not connect to the server. It's time to get rid of 2.0. And it's time to update to 2.2. If you are on 2.2, this is the screen you will see. All right, this is your 2.2 screen. Now, if you are still on 2.1 and you try to log in, you will get an invalid URL, which means you have to upgrade to 2.2. All right, your 2.1, 2.2 screen looks like this, but you're currently going to be running 2.2. So here's how we do that. There's a number of ways you can do this, and try to make this as simple as possible. See, now what I normally do is I give you guys a WeTransfer link, and that link takes you to the WeTransfer website so you can download the EUTV APK. So when I generate you a link, right? This one is currently active for 7 days. These WeTransfer links are active for 7 days, okay? I'm just going to copy and paste that link. And when you type that link in successfully, especially for Fire Stick users, you are the ones that I'm noticing are having more of an issue when it comes to downloading EUTV using these links. The only thing I can truly say is I don't know, man, maybe it's not compatible with trying to install the link through your Fire Stick using download. I mean, again, this is one of the reasons why I hate Fire Sticks. I hate them. I have nothing positive to say about Fire Sticks. I always just try to suggest an alternative to Fire Sticks. Okay, so once you successfully put in this link, you're going to get this page. Okay, you get this WeTransfer page, and all you're going to do is download EUTV. Now, after 7 days, you see, file deletes in 7 days. Now, after 7 days, this link will no longer be active, which means I have to generate another link. But now there is also a actual APK link for EUTV 2.2. It's done through Dropbox. So we're going to do the Dropbox way. I'm going to open up my notepad. See, this is why I love, again, I love the Stream Box. You just got way more, way more weapons in your arsenal. So ignore this old EUTV link. Okay, this is the actual EUTV 2.2 APK link. You remember, you make sure you type it in the way you see it because it's case sensitive. You're going to either open up Chrome, internet browser, or whatever it is that you use. Go ahead and crack. I'm going to crack Chrome open, and I'm going to paste that link inside the top search box of Chrome. Bang. All right, now you get here. You're about to download a file from Dropbox. There's the download. Now again, a lot of times I'm hearing people with Fire Sticks are having an issue going through this simple procedure. What I think you need to do on your Fire Stick is once you download it, remember you're downloading the APK to your device. This is not an official installation. You're going to download it first. Download it. Then once it downloads, you're going to run the actual APK. It's similar to downloading a program on your computer. You save the file to your desktop, and then you open the file to install it. So once you install it, you have to find out where the actual file goes on whatever device you're using. Now with a Fire Stick, I believe it goes directly to your apps section. Wherever your apps are on your Fire Stick, you're just going to go to that section and you're going to open up EUTV. With a Fire Stick, that's all you're going to do. Now, I'm using the Stream Box, so my location is different. I would just go to file browse, local disk, download, bang. Those are all my different downloads for my APKs. That's the default folder for my particular stream box that I'm using. I'm using the ZoomTech V Plus model. That's the one I use. That's the one I sell to my customers that are interested in a stream box. This is the only type of box that I've ever used. I don't use any other box because there's so many out there. So then once you run, not to get off topic, once you run EUTV and install it, you're just going to simply open it up. And then you're going to put in your login credentials. See, one thing I like about this 2.2 model is, let's say, for example, this is my actual file, right? Now, let's say a friend comes over and they have their own type of channels that they like to watch on EUTV. You would just simply add them. You'll put in your username and password. You'll use the same username and password. Any name, you can make it whatever you want. You can make it whatever you want. So now when that person goes to log in, their name is going to pop up right here. And then once they go inside EUTV, they're going to access the network, and their favorites may be different than the actual owner of the account. All right. So again, one of the things I'm going to do with my page too is I'm going to start taking down older videos. Like there's still a 2.1 video out there on my channel. And one thing I did say inside the video is that EUTV 2.0 is still active, but that changed. So I'm going to take that video down because when you guys access the channel, I just want the information to be updated and fresh, because this stuff is always changing all the time. That's why I always say, the subscriptions are awesome, but you subscribe to stay updated and informed, because a lot of times you guys contact me and you'll say the person that you were dealing with before is not communicating. They're not giving you the update information. They're just leaving you in the dark. That's not how I operate. That's not how I roll. If you have a problem, I'm going to troubleshoot it. I'm going to try to find a way to troubleshoot it. That's how you keep the connection flowing. So again, you're just going to use either the WeTransfer link. I'll give it to you again. But this right here is the actual APK for EUTV 2.2. This right here. But again, once you click download, you should just be able to download it to your device. And then you go ahead and install it. And then once it's installed, when you're on the right EUTV when you log in with no problem. If you're getting invalid URL, that means that you are still running 2.1 and you can't log in. If you are still running EUTV 2.0, your credentials will not work. No matter what you put in, you can't connect. It's time to let it go. Get rid of 2.0, upgrade to 2.2. If you need me to send you another WeTransfer link, you just message me privately and I'll get you a link made up. I can make those links all day long. But if you can access EUTV through the Dropbox link, the actual EUTV APK, go ahead and do it that way. I don't post the WeTransfer links on the page at the bottom of the video description because those codes, well, not code, but the actual link itself expires after 7 days. So just imagine me having to put up a link every 7 days. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. That's why I always leave my contact information at the bottom of the video description, so that way you have an easier way of contacting me. And I can get you connected with no problem. But that's basically pretty much everything I wanted to cover. If you do not have 2.2, damn it, contact me. Get rid of 2.0. May 2.0 rest in peace. It's time to move on. If you are using 2.1, it's been upgraded to 2.2. All right? Again, any questions? You know how to contact the God. I am here for you. Try to simplify this as much as possible, because everyone's using different devices to install EUTV, so everybody's process is going to be different. Again, like I said, if you have a stream box, you can do something as simple as this. You can't surf the net with, You can't search the net with a Fire Stick. You can't surf YouTube without a .com. Let me do that again. Go to YouTube, type in EUTV, run the search. One of my channels will pop up. You get to hear me ramble for a few minutes. Now, if you have a stream box, check it out, right? If you got a stream box, you can just connect your mouse to your box and just navigate that way. So now what I would do is if I put the link on an actual video page, I'll just put it in the description down here. And the link will be at the top of the page. And if you have a stream box, you would just click the link from your box and then go ahead and run the installation process. I can make that happen anytime I want. But I usually give you your information through private discussion. If you have a stream box, this process is super easy. People with Fire Sticks usually have a problem. And I always recommend this to people too. If you have a stream box, get yourself a wireless mouse. It's plug and play. Just connect your mouse to your box and you can navigate with a wireless mouse and not use a remote. All right? Just make this streaming easy for you. You know, you don't have to go all out when you're buying a stream box. Just get a I don't know, get a box that you're comfortable with or that you know about. Me, all I know is ZoomTac, so I don't talk about any other box. I don't talk about any other IPTV streaming services. I just talk about what I offer. But it's so many boxes out there. You just got to read the specs on these boxes. All right, that's all you got to do. But that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in this video was how to install 2.2 because it's mandatory. It's very important that you have 2.2 because if you don't have 2.2, you're not going to be able to use EUTV. So that's pretty much it. Any questions? Again, you know how to reach me.